So first thing we're going to do is single-handed drills, and there's 4 drills, some of them are kind of combined. But number 1, you need to false cast single-handed. So how far can we false cast single hand? The second one is, how much can we shoot in the back with a single hand? How much can we shoot in the front with a single hand? So those are really important drills. If we can't do that, then we're going to be in trouble. So we need to be able to carry a lot of line. We need to be able to shoot in the front and shoot in the back with one hand. So those are the first drills that we're going to do. And the farther we can make those drills go, the better off we're going to be. So I would start with like 40 feet, and we're going to zoom out here in a second. And we're just going to do 40 feet and then do it incrementally to 45 feet to 50 feet. And when you fail, you're going to go back to the previous distance. We've covered a lot of these drills in previous videos, but this should kind of clarify that. And these are the drills that, if it was me, and this is how I learned to cast farther, was by doing this. You know, I used to fish in Wyoming for years and in the West, and my longest cast was probably 60 feet. So all of a sudden I go to saltwater fish and I need a 70, 75, 80 foot cast, or at least a 70 foot cast in the wind very quickly. I had to learn how to do all these things. So these are the drills that I've done to increase my distance. So here we go. We're going to zoom out and we're going to start with just the single-handed drill. So let's do 40 feet first. And what we're going to concentrate on is good loops front and back. And that means back. When your back loop starts falling apart, you need to stop and you need to reduce your distance just a little bit and make sure you have a better back loop. Nice smooth strokes. Pull, pull the tip, pull the tip, pull the tip. Nice smooth strokes. And watch that back loop if you have to make sure it's staying fairly similar to the front loop. It's never going to be exactly the same probably, but it's going to be close. So now we're done with 40. You would extend maybe 42, 43, depending on how skilled you are. So we're going to zoom out to 50. So we're going to go to 50 now. Caught on the grass, let's try it again. Keep trying to pull. Keep those loops in the back pretty nice. You're going to get a little wider maybe, but keep them pretty good. So now you've done 50, and you're going to do a zillion of those 50, just making sure that those loops are good. Okay, now let's say I'm going to go to 60, but you may at this point in time maybe go to 51, 52. As soon as your back loop starts falling apart, you need to stop and you need to just clean up your back loop. So don't go anymore. Just because you can make a cast of 60 feet, it won't help you, because if you have a back cast that's into the wind, and today I've got a wind that's a little bit, it's kind of into my face, so my back cast is actually being helped a little bit. So here we go to 60. We can't back up anymore with that camera. We don't have a wide enough angle, so I'm just going to go to 60. You'll just have to. Okay, so here's 60. And then I would go to 61, 62, 63. I go to about 69 or 70, and then things don't look quite as good. So my maximum right now is right around 71 or 72 feet if the wind's just right and the humidity is good and all that other stuff. Otherwise, 67, 68, 69 is about as good as I can go and still keep my loops narrow enough, like 2 or 3 feet. The next drill is your backhanded, just a grass drill off the backhand. So all I'm doing is, I don't care if you have to double haul it to the front, and try to do that. Like right now I've got a little bit of a headwind going into my back cast. So I'm going to turn around and face that headwind. So I'm starting off with about 50 feet. Try to straighten it out. Nice narrow loop. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Rotate late. Got some junk down there that keeps grabbing it, but get the eye. Okay, so now I've got that. Let me get out a little bit farther. Okay, now I'm about 55 feet. Nice tight loops. Try to keep that loop as tight as you can with one hand. No haul. Nice stop, good tight loop. Then go to 50, 60, whatever feet you got to go to. So we'll try a couple just for fun at 60. So there's 60 feet. I don't think I'm going to hit a cone on this one, but there we go, not bad. Didn't quite straighten out. There we go. Better. That's the best one yet. That's straightened out. So you're just going to keep playing with it until you can get your cast out to 60 feet or 20 feet or 30 feet or whatever it is you do. Okay, so we're going to do a backhand first, false casting, and then the back drill. Now we're going to do shooting, because we have to learn, and this is something we've talked about earlier in some of the earlier videos, but this is a good drill. I'm going to start at 40 feet. No haul. This is still a no haul drill. So I'm starting at 40 feet, and all I'm going to do is see how far I can shoot from 40 feet. Good pickup, so make sure you're always getting a good pickup. And now I'm going to shoot to 40 feet. Go back to 40, that was about 47. That's close to 50. So we're just going to keep doing this until we get out to whatever. Then try 50. Put your fly at 50 and do the same thing at 50. So that went almost to 60. So we're going to go back again to 50. Pick it up. And just keep doing it. Now when you get done with that, we're going to do the back. We're going to shoot the back. So we're going to start. You can put it at 50 or 40 or wherever. So that's 50 right there. Put it on this side, but you marked 50 back there. Put it on this side now. It didn't shoot very far. Let's try it again. There we go, a little better. There, that's a good one. Okay, so that went all the way out close to 60 feet from 50. So you're just going to keep working at seeing how far you can shoot. So we're going to do, so you do false casting, and then casting in the back, and then shooting in the front, shooting in the back, and now you're going to do all those again except for the haul this time. And remember that as your haul, you go back and review the haul video, and because that's going to be an important video. The haul is really important here. So now I'm going to go back and start at 40 again, or 50 or wherever you want to, and I'm just going to double haul. Just going to start at 40 and double haul. Nice tight loops. And if you go back and review that double haul video, you'll see what my hands are doing here. I'll turn around and do it this way. You can see my hand is reaching up to get used to reaching up and back. And you can also see that I'm delaying rotation. Okay, so now we're done with that. We're going to go to 50 feet. So here's 50 feet. Then we're going to go to 60 feet. And now you'll notice my haul is getting longer. So all I'm going to do is false cast. Now what I'm going to do is shoot in the back, or not shoot in the back, just practice my back cast. So there's 50 feet. Straighten out pretty easy. You can see with the haul, it's a little easier to get 50 feet out. Then what I'm going to do is put it at 60 feet. And you're just going to concentrate on working that fly as tight as you can. Just thinking about your back cast. So there you've done that. Now you're going to go back to shooting. So we're going to shoot. How far can we shoot with a haul? So maybe we'll start at 50 feet. And you can double haul, you can false cast if you want. I like to just pick it up, and shoot it. Bring it back, pick it up, and shoot it. Okay, then you can go to 60 feet. So you can see if you can pick up 60 feet and see how far you can shoot it. With one pickup at 60 feet, make sure you got a good pickup. One false cast and shoot 75 feet. So from 60 to 75 feet, pretty easy. Now if you notice that haul, if you go back and look at that haul, it was pretty slow. It wasn't very big. So watch this haul. Much easier. Plus it went another 4 feet. So now it's at 78 feet or so. So the big difference there between the first one and the second one was a longer haul. So here's where you practice just picking up 50 feet or 55 feet or 60 feet or whatever you can do with a pretty good back cast. Okay, now we're going to do the haul, shoot on the back cast and haul it on the back cast. So here we are at 50. Okay, went to about 58. $60. Bring it back to 50. There, 65. So I'm just going to keep practicing from 50 and see how far I can go with this haul. Just keep practicing. If you want to get better at distance casting, those are drills you have to do. So you go through all the drills without a haul and then all the drills with a haul.